don't know if it was just because from the first night that it kind of like off-put it some of the guys. You know, people feel like still like they're getting that wall.
So as you may or may not know.
Hey guys, and welcome to Little Black Book. You know what time it is. Talking to you guys about Tacia, and talking about pride. Yes, pride is an ugly thing, and it makes you fall before you even realize. And we're talking about how Tacia cannot accept good constructive feedback. And so we're going to discuss that as the show goes on. If you're new to the channel, do me a favor, like it, share, subscribe, click on the bell button for notification of the uploads. And for those of you who are returnees, you already know what it is, baby. You got the minerals. You got the minerals. All right, let's get into this video and start discussing it. So, conversation that was happening between Tacia and Cornelius. Cornelius was breaking down the fact that Tacia has been made into the bottom two, okay, and she actually got saved this season. I'm a little bit annoyed the fact that she got saved, and the reason why I got annoyed is because I didn't feel like Kerry had done anything per se wrong, but they saved Tacia twice now. I mean, you know, in a sense, she's been saved twice, and been in the bottom twice. And she's had moments where, even I said last week, where she spoke to the boys saying she put pressure on them. And I was like, that's not how you get constructive feedback as to why you're at the bottom. And if you can't see why you're at the bottom, you might want to ask some people, hey, why am I at the bottom? Right? Rather than saying, I'm not going to receive what you just said. Let's play a little bit more of the clip and see what we're talking about here.
Don't be scared. It's cool.
The men have decided that
So in that moment, obviously, sorry, because of copyright, I can't go too long. Where they're about to discuss, obviously, why, or at least say that she's in the bottom, she's gonna go to a cutscene. But you can see that Cornelius obviously doesn't want to say or be too tough with her. But I said from the very first season of casting, I said, when you say, oh, all my ex-boyfriends want to come back to me, it's like, that was mad cocky. And then it's like, you get a situation where you're on the bottom, you're like, I don't know why I'm here. And it's like, and then you get a chance to address men, and some of them weren't even the ones that voted you at the bottom, and you went hard at them. Sis, you're on free. At some point, there must be a level of self-reflection to see you are the problem and not everybody else. That you are the cause as to why you are in this situation, not everybody else. Okay? Let's have a look at this.
you're actually still ready to love.
I appreciate that. Because I am.
Cornelius.
Again, that statement, I appreciate it because I am. And it's like, there we go again with that cockiness. There we go again with that arrogance. We're all down for confidence. And there's a thin line between confidence and a level of arrogance. You know, I feel like she breaches that at points. That there's a level of pride there, and maybe that pride is also because pride obviously comes from fear. It's rooted in fear. Whenever we fear that we'll be insignificant, whenever we fear people will be better than us or take advantage of us, we institute a level of pride to kind of say, "Hey, look, I am X, Y, and Z. I am this," right? And in this instance, I think the fear here is being rejected or even being critiqued. Maybe she's experienced some very difficult critiques in the past, but that pride is there. It refuses to take acknowledgement of what people have said to her as moments of how to improve. Now, that, for instance, okay, they said the wall. They didn't say specifically what that wall was. But the truth of the matter is, you've got a wall. So how about ask the question? How about you going to ask and say, "Hey guys, I realize maybe that I've been perceived as I've got a wall up. I didn't think I had that. What do you mean by that?" I said this last week with the same thing. Asking that question rather than just going attacking, or saying, "I don't want to change. I don't want to hear nothing you got to say. I know I'm good." But you're trying to get through this competition and trying to get through to the men that are there, and they're telling you you're not making it, and you're not moving at the way that they want you to move, or at least they're moving in a way that's not attractive to them.
Basically said that the guys felt like I had a wall up. So I didn't want to own that. I was just like, okay, here y'all go again.
She said, I didn't want to own that. Here we go again. Someone who can't receive good, wise counsel will always find themselves in a place of fools. Somebody who doesn't take wise counsel will always find themselves falling flat on their face. Listen, darling, okay? you need to heed the advice. Something, as they're saying you got a wall because they're not getting your authentic self. You think you're giving your authentic self. So how about asking them the question? If then they say some rubbish, then I can understand. But you got to ask, what are you seeing, guys, that I'm not seeing? Point it out to me. Help me see it. Do you know what I'm saying? That will help with you being able to grow in your own personal development and also endear you again once more to the men. So I wasn't a big fan of that. I don't like the pride that I get from Tacia, to be honest. I'm not a big fan of it, but hey, we're here, innit? So anyway, like, share, subscribe, click on the bell button for notification of uploads. We appreciate you guys. Stay locked and stay loaded. We will see you